So welcome to the first video in this tapping series, in the EFT series. We're going to be talking about weight loss. This is a lot of people's issue today, especially women. And weight issues are not just about lack of exercise or not keeping a good diet. Stress, hormones, and unsolved traumas could be locked into a person's energy system, into each and every of the trillion cells of your body. And no matter how hard you try to lose weight, it will not budge, because you see, weight forms a buffer to protect you against your problems. This recently happened to me. Now, everyone who knows me knows that I am a completely organic person. I'm an organic girl. I believe in all things natural. I'm mostly vegan and a pescatarian. For people who don't know what a pescatarian is, it's a person who only eats fish. I eat only fish, no grains, no sugar, no meat, and no dairy. All these are off the menu for me. Alcohol is just for celebrations, and after one glass or two, I'm neither good to no man, no beast, and my system tells me stop. So I usually enjoy this organic lifestyle, and I'm going to be doing a series on this early next year, which I really want to share with you. So as I was saying, in spite of this healthy lifestyle and my exercise schedule of doing, high intensity interval training and yoga with tons of Kundalini yoga as well, I was just piling on the pounds. I was so shocked to learn that I gained 22 pounds in the last 15 months. So I began doing some digging, and I discovered that it was my hormones. For those of you who don't know, I'm in my early 40s and I'm perimenopausal. And I'm very happy to be in my 40s and very happy to be perimenopausal, because I know how to deal with it now with EFT and Kundalini. So I read up on my hormones, and I consulted a very good endocrinologist and decided to tackle the problem head on. What did I do? I tapped on it, and within 10 days, I dropped about 4 pounds. I lost an inch on my waist, half an inch on my hips, and I began really letting go of the stress. My hormones began to balance, and I was feeling wonderful. So let me first explain what the tapping points are. In EFT, you set up a truth statement. A truth statement is when you state the problem, you tackle the problem head on. The truth statement is repeated thrice on something called the karate chop point. What is the karate chop point? It is the heel of your hand. You know, Bruce Lee and karate chop. Get it? Makes sense? Okay. Now that that's out of the way, this is your karate chop point. So you say a truth statement and you tap on this point. So supposing now you have a weight issue, since we're doing things about weight, you would say something like, even though I have 22 pounds to lose, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now, the reason we're saying that I deeply and completely love and accept myself is because you want to take responsibility, you want to own this problem, you want to still deal with it in a loving way. Because anger, hate, and resentment will only bring in more of that. They are repelling emotions. Love will bring things together. So you want to end with that. So even though I have 22 pounds to lose, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. You will say this sentence about 3 times, thrice. And then we start tapping on the meridian points. So what are the meridian points? It's the eyebrow point here, where your eyebrow starts. It's the side of the eye where the bone is on the occipital bone, on the bone. It's on the bone below, the same eye socket bone below the eye. Then it's just in your, in this cupid's bow here, or this little under your nose, the divot. Then it's in the divot of your chin, just here. Then your clavicle, your collarbone, just on the collarbone. You can even do it like an inch down. Then if you draw a line from your nipple under your breast, this is the liver point, so here, or on the rim of your bra. And then for ladies, it's like where your bra is, under the arm, where your bra strap grows. For men, it is about 2 inches under the armpit. That's the same thing. I'm just explaining it for different anatomies. The point doesn't differ. It's the same place. Then you have meridians which run from the inside of your wrist, and they open out into the tips of your fingertips, which is why your fingertips are magnetic, which is why people do reflexology, because all your meridians run on the tips of your toes. Now, it's very difficult to tap on your toes, if you're sitting in a public place, so we're using the fingertips. So this would be the wrists together position. And then what I love is the top of the head, the crown chakra. So the top of the head. You can just go in a circular motion, the top of your head. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. You could count them any which way you want, but that's the way I'm counting them. You don't have to use all the points, but try and use as many points as you can. I now want to talk to you about self-sabotage. What is self-sabotage? Behavior is said to be self-sabotage when it creates problems and interferes with long-standing goals. The most common self-sabotaging behaviors are procrastination, self-medication with drugs or alcohol, comfort eating or emotional eating, and any other forms of self-injury like cutting. These acts may seem helpful in the moment, but they definitely undermine us, especially when we engage in them repeatedly. People aren't always aware of their own self-sabotage, as the effects of this behavior may not seem to show up for some time. You could be self-sabotaging yourself unconsciously. Unfortunately, connecting a behavior to self-defeating consequences is no guarantee that a person will disengage from that behavior. But still, it's possible to overcome almost any form of self-sabotage. People do it every day. There are behavioral therapies aimed at interrupting ingrained patterns of thought and action and strengthening deliberation and self-sabotage processes. EFT reconnects people with their goals and values by going to the root of the issue and getting rid of self-sabotage. So self-sabotage, once you start, it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. It strengthens those behaviors. With EFT, we get to the root of the problem by working on self-sabotage. So we even tap on self-sabotage. So that's why I've brought up self-sabotage, because we do it all the time. There are many different ways to tap on self-sabotage, which I will show you. In the next 2 videos, I'm going to walk you through a weight loss tapping and a self-sabotage tapping sequence that you can use, and let me know how it works for you. I would love your feedback. I would love a comment in the comment section. And your feedback could really help and encourage other people who are going through similar issues like you. Like I said in the last video, tap, tap, tap away all that is negative and unwanted in your life, and be possible because you are. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Ciao. Hi, my precious person. Did you enjoy this video? If you did, give it a thumbs up and then hit that red subscribe button. If you benefited, share my channel and pay it forward. And if you want to keep up with my workshops, my webinars, and get tons of free goodies and free downloads, hop on to avrilsqs.com. I'm possible, you're possible, and we're in this together. So let's make a difference. Let's not waste any time. Let's do this today. Thank you.